Yeah, yeah. One love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give it to you raw. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Well, this program started 3 years ago. I was still at the club called Santos, and I was approached, and I was at first more or less just a technical advisor. And after resigning from the PSL, I then took on a full-time post in coaching the academy team, which is now 2 years. The house has been upgraded as well. We have accommodation for 20 players at the moment. Each of them have their own shower facilities. We have an eating facility. We have a gymnasium. We have a TV room. We have a classroom set up. And this has been over a period of 2 years that we've now developed this program into. Initially, we started just with basically having a house. And then slowly but surely, when Helsingborg came in, they're sponsoring us now over the last 18 months. They've made it possible for us to improve conditions at the house.
Yeah, ngihlala khona eShadbow. Yonke into nice. Yeah, amagenga grandi. Yeah, yonke into nice. Nama coachara khona. Asiphatha kahle. Noma aunties asiphatha kahle. Yonke into nice.
It's called Stars of Africa because we believe that we need to develop football across the continent. But we've started locally with most of the players being based locally, based players. But we also have a few players from Cameroon, and we have 2 players from Zimbabwe. So we've opened our doors to players from outside, but we want to predominantly look at players from South Africa.
To work with Farouk, it's an achievement, a lot of achievement. Because I've been dreaming to work with a coach like this. We've been learning a lot, training, even coaching.
Well, I think it's important to have a school like this so as to have a talent base so that our national team can become stronger, because the more players we have developed, the better the national team will perform, and ultimately the standard of football in the country will improve. We have from 15 years old right up to 20, 21-year-olds. The 21-year-olds and obviously the players like Jabu are merely also brought in to give more experience to these youngsters. Because I think, for example, besides us helping Jabu's helped the youngsters tremendously with discussing life skills, with discussing what they should do in their football careers, talking about his own pitfalls, the friends that he had and the people that pulled him down. Also about the fact that he feels he's regretted losing so much valuable time as a player. He could have been playing in Europe by now had it not been for what happened. So I think that's very valuable. You can't get a sports psychologist to teach them that, because with all the qualifications of sports psychology, he could never do what a former player who's played at that level is able to add to the lives of these youngsters. So I always encourage the fact that any former player wants to come and reignite his career. I'm always open to that because I think they can add so much value to the academy.
Yeah, we've worked with Farouk, and I believe he knows this game. He contributed a lot in our game, South African football. So, yeah, it's just about working as a team.
It's better for me to play with the Jabu because he's advising us about lifestyle, social, how to live life. So we're learning a lot from him.
To be with them, I don't feel special. I feel like I'm still in the development. I'm still have to learn a lot. And I feel happy to be part of the team and to be associated with very good and talented youngsters.
Well, Jabu is a player that I coached at the academy when I was at Kaizer Chiefs youth development program, and he was with me for a number of years, and then I promoted him to the first team. And obviously there were certain problems that he faced in life, social problems. When I was approached by him and his manager, I decided, look, why not? Why not give him a chance? I think everybody requires a chance, even if it's a second or third chance. I think a player like him is really required in our football. He's a dynamic player, and I think he can add so much to the national setup that I hope and pray that if we succeed in getting him back to his former self, then we have a very valuable player to represent us in the World Cup, hopefully, and beyond.
Ngisho ukuthi communicate kahle sinamanye ama-player and siya-understandana. If igame yakhe iphansi ayakhona ukukhuphula, aya-encourage-ana, yeah.
Sponsorship is not a huge sponsorship. It covers our accommodation, it covers our food, our nutrition, it covers traveling and all of that. But we obviously require a more substantial sponsor to take this academy to the heights I want to see it. You know, I want to see this academy have age groups from as young as under 8 right up to the reserve team. We play in the Vodacom League under the name of Alexandra United. And we would like to then have a feeder system that comes from your under 8 right up to the Vodacom, and hopefully take this team to the Mvela in the future, and hopefully to the PSL, who knows. Well, we have a lot of people that send referrals to us. We also attend tournaments as such. But most of the players have been through referrals because of my history in development. I have a lot of contacts in different provinces, and I do coaching in the provinces as well, and that's where people then refer players to me. We have a standard year which we've set, and it's not always that players do make it, but we have a set criteria which determines what the players should be like.
Thanks for coming to training with the Stars of Africa.